Good evening, everybody. Hey, Spades. What have I done? I have done something magical. Magical. I'm just gonna hope this just works. I have no clue whether it will or will not. And we're just gonna sort the issues out as we go along. Let me try and get the game up. I did start the game out and played around with the settings a little bit. So hopefully... Oh, there we go. Bring the old little chat box up. It fails the crew too? No, I'm going to play the original instead. Right, let's stop the music. I think I need to be tabbed in.
Athletes, festival goers, car lovers, all gathered here in majestic
Actually get
Hawaii.
Audio. Yeah, I need to change that because I also can't see
we've got the
chat, which is annoying. So I'm gonna have to pick that up on my phone.
We've created a
Very
place where you can
professional.
drive anything from the iconic to the super customized. It's a Motorfest branded.
Hey Adam, how's it going?
Car culture celebration.
But yes, I do have the original installed, so if this is a sack of shit, then go and play that.
And I'm not just reading from the Motorfest app here either. I tried them out before you arrived. And
Can I check the bikes? Yeah, I'm gonna
me
check
show
out as
you.
much as I feel like checking out.
This playlist
Probably
is a
will check out the
unique
bikes at some point.
Motorfest experience.
Also want to try and give
It's
wheel
called
support a go
Made in Japan.
at some point, because that'll be funny. Oh, we're into gameplay. Okay, I wanna turn the volume down because I'm being deafened. That's the wrong one. Audio. It's quite loud. Can I... Oh, shit. Alright, well that works. Sure. Actually, what if I do this? This might not like it, but let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. I want to turn off music too. I have streamer mode on, so it should be good. Should be being the keyword. Is that still showing fine on the stream for everyone? I think so. Okay. Yeah, one thing I will give Ubisoft props for with some of their recent games is what do you call it? They give you a lot of options before you even start the game, which is quite nice to play around with. Because a lot of games like to just throw you straight in, yes, you streamer mode. When active, this mode keeps copyright-free music, making it legal to share content on streaming platforms. I've picked the expert handling as well, so we're going to see how that goes. And we're driving a Supra. Oh my god, it feels heavy. We're also on high graphics, not ultra. Because I've heard about some performance issues, or some slight
Made in Japan
performance
is
issues
the
on
way
PC.
to
And I am getting
experience
some
Japanese
stutters, so...
car culture. It's
This
where
car is a
tarmac
boat.
meets tradition.
Holy shit.
From mountain peaks to city streets, this neon
was,
journey is not one to miss.
I wanna... Yeah, super everyone's favorite car. I do want to turn off... Where... See, there is a braking line on. I don't care about a braking line. I know how to drive vehicle. I can't turn that off? That's stupid. Okay, fine. I will keep going then. Oh shit. Maybe I do need the braking line. Oh, wow. Oh, magic. 15 seconds? That's generous. I'm not gonna touch that again, though. Just fuck rewind. I've noticed the problem, though. There's, like, nowhere for me to put the chat. Oh, I guess I could put it in the top left. That won't block the game as much.
Just awesome.
Japanese Drift Masters. Cringe. How's it going on the stream? Is it running fine? I can't really see, so... It's a little bit stuttery every now and then, but it mostly seems to be okay on my end. I have like a load of things open, so it might be okay. Oh, cutscene. Still a little loud for me. Well, are we switching to something else, I guess? I don't...
Street racing my way through mountains and motorways was amazing. But the next playlist was...
Can we move the chat up to the top?
Chance to race into the wild.
Oh, we're in a Bronco now. You heard the audio cut out a little bit. That was just me unfocusing the window. It seems to do that for some reason. Camera is left in the D-pad. What camera do we do? Do we have a cockpit camera? We do. Let's see how bad this is.
Driving off
Oh my god, the wheel's doing all sorts of funny things.
To carve your own path, to explore the
10 years?
The
What the hell?
island becomes your playground.
I don't like that.
Total freedom becomes your creed.
The wheel's moving around way too much. But modern Forza Horizon vibe with this introduction. Yeah, that's kind of... This game stinks of Forza Horizon. But I'll be honest, if they can make the physics enjoyable, then I don't see that necessarily as a bad thing. I don't like the way Forza handles. That feels weird.
4x4s, pickups, quads. You're given every chance to go off the beaten path.
TC2 steering is almost non-existent. That Supra felt really heavy earlier. This Bronco doesn't feel too bad. I sort of expect it to feel heavy, but it is quite mobile. Okay, wasn't too much keen of that. I didn't really want to counter steer too well. But this might be a Need for Speed instance where their tunes are just terrible for the cars. I don't know what options we have. I'm literally going in blind to this, so... I know basically nothing of this game. As cutscenes look broken with the aspect ratio, you can see... Yeah, you really can. I'm not sure why.
Aptly named the Motorsports playlist, this one is for the pros.
It's for the pros, cringe. 20,000. Okay, only goes to 15k. It's modern Formula 1 car. We got active aero. Oh, tire wear as well at the top. What even? Hey, Elias, how's it going? Prepare for disaster. I will. Oh, I pressed X because that's the button I usually have for camera. Oh my god, the steering wheel is tiny. Look at it. It's so small. New RSS mod. Oh, I have no nitro here. Okay. I want this camera. It does feel a little disorientating playing with auto. Are they going into the pits? Oh, we are. Okay. I guess they just wanted to show the pit stop gimmick. Okay.
There is no better feeling than triumphing with your team in what some consider the apex of motorsports.
Oh, this feels so understeery. Yeah, imagine if Racing Studio come out with this tomorrow. Oh. I'm like goosing. I'm supposedly don't have traction control, and I'm absolutely hammering the throttle.
when to go for the pit stop, checking
I'm
on
not
your
really
rivals.
getting
It
understeer.
gets
Or
intense.
oversteer, sorry. So try to survive, yeah. Oh, of course, yeah, they got the Red Bull Formula 1 car.
Felt good to be the champion, but then I got to go old school.
Got to go old school.
Vintage Garage, a playlist for the true car aficionado.
What car are we in? Cobra. That's pretty cool. The old dashboard. No nitro and GPS in this one. Okay. Yellow piss filter. Let's go. Yep. We got the piss filter.
These cars, it's not
Oh, we're
just
playing
about
as the
look
woman from the
or
cutscene.
the
Okay.
nostalgia.
Yeah, it really is. As I said earlier, this
It's
game
how these
reeks
things
of Forza
drive,
Horizon.
How they feel, how they steer.
Which
It was quite
is
a
kind of a
journey,
shame
in the
that the
best way
crew
possible.
kind of stopped trying to be its own thing and has basically just become Forza
Outside of some
Horizon.
collector
And,
car park, when would you
but,
ever get a chance to take
as I
these
said
wonderful
also,
legends
that
for
might
a
not
spin?
necessarily be a bad thing.
That's the power of
If they can
Vintage
make the game
Garage.
fun to play. At the minute, I'm not
Taste of an age
massively
where there was
impressed
no
with the
nitro
physics,
to
though,
boost
from what
you
I've
and no
driven.
GPS to guide you.
They're fine,
Strangely comforting.
but they're not really what I would say are, like, fun. Crew 2 is such a mess. Yeah. But I never bothered with it beyond some of the early tests. For any reason I think newer the Crew is because of bikes. The Crew 1 had bikes as well, though. I mean, they were pretty jank, but they had them. Would like to have manual train. Oh, he's off in the grass back there. Yeah, I mean, the Crew 1 had a pretty bare-bone car list anyways. I didn't mind that too much, though. Oh, Samba Bus.
So, out with the old and in with the new, they say. The next playlist is legendary.
Oh,
Lamborghini. A playlist to
keep that in mind
truly
about the server
experience the
connect.
iconic
But hopefully not.
trailblazing.
If it get,
I'm running out of
as I said earlier, if this game gets too annoying, I did reinstall the original, so we can just go and play that. I don't like the way this car looks.
Logo, you knew what this playlist was going to be. Some of the most recognizable car designs in existence at your disposal.
And of course, it's basically just a straight line. Yeah, what? It's a horrible exhaust. Oop. Started. TC on again later. Yeah, I mean, I'll see how I go with this. I don't know how long this stream is going to go on for and what the hell I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be going until I feel like stopping. But, you know, a friend gave me... Ooh, understeer.
It's like a speed race through the story.
Friend gave me an invite to play the closed beta. And Ubisoft said the closed beta was free to stream, so I thought, why not? We'll go and stream. And if you haven't seen, check the pinned comment in chat, because I am hosting a brand new community sim racing event in AC. We're ripping off Goodwood. It's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out if you haven't.
And now, it's your turn.
I'm going to be, no doubt, shilling that out several times throughout this stream. But, yeah, I think it's going to be fun. And the more people we get, the better. Does this game have slipstream? Hard to tell. I just kind of punted him a little bit. Can I join with cursed cars? What do you mean by cursed cars? He's a very nondescript.
Like what you saw? Well, those were just the tip of the iceberg. But we've got to go step by step. Follow me. Look around you. This is what it's all about.
At the moment, everything is go-to.
Cars, bikes,
Um,
rides, and good vibes. You'll get to
but,
explore the festival soon enough. And let's not forget, we're in Hawaii.
10k horsepower.
And there's no better place to express yourself. Show off
If
your
you want to
look,
crash on all of
customize
your runs, you
ride.
can try.
It's a car culture buffet.
Shot with a plane.
We're gonna go meet the star of the show. Your car, of course. Come on. It's time for you to pick your ride.
Oh, time for me to pick a car? Wow.
Once you pick your car, I'll hand you over to Kara, your personal AI assistant. When in doubt, you can always rely on her to guide you.
We get this ugly ass motherfucker. I expect it to be fastest when I'm doing this. It's good. Fair enough. Pick the semi truck. There is no semi truck, unfortunately, Keen. But yeah, so we've got this ugly ass thing. I don't know why you'd ever want this. We've got old ass car, and then we got new Mustang. So you got 2 new cars and 1 old shitbox. And of course, everyone's gonna say S2000. I feel like everyone's probably picked the S2000. So I'm actually gonna pick the Mustang. Fuck you guys.
AI assistance engaged. All engines go.
They've even got silly AI, like Forza.
Hello, driver. I'm Kara. Let me assist you in choosing a playlist. Made in Japan. Race over 911 Legacy. A Porsche story.
I think I've...
Made in Japan.
So...
Race over asphalt and
we do cringe, OJ Simpson, or
911 Legacy, a
Porsche.
Experience the true
Man's gonna do
legacy of
burnout and
Porsche
crash into
and keep
people.
these iconic cars pristine.
Gotta do Porsche. Gotta do it. Oh, my car is... Oh.
Let's go.
The price 2 of the 3 stars of Cabrios, yeah. Crew management. Oh, I guess that's the party. Okay. How do I get to the buttons on the side? I just use the mouse. Difficulty. Okay. Off. Not really not. Okay, whatever. What a breaking off. Rewind off. Leave that on. Cockpit, ABS, traction control, ESP, drift assist, cat steering, airplane handling assist. I guess airplanes return. I'll leave that on because I haven't driven an airplane yet, so. Controls, gearbox, heat shifter plus clutch, one sequential. Damn, we actually got a lot of settings here for throttle, brake, and whatnot. Can I modify the control scheme, though? No? Oh, okay. We can here. Yeah, I'm surprised, too. Oh, no, I don't want that. Demo Royale Jet. That's actually. I don't want rewind, so good on that. Figure out what else is broken.
We had a lot of fun making this next playlist. One clue, it centers on one of the most famous car models of all time.
She sounds really patronizing. This does not seem like it's running particularly well. Oh, understeer. Okay, that's not what I wanted. we not get... Oh, this is the map, okay. Okay, so we've got, like, the typical festival ground, like... Totally not like Forza, no, not at all. Diamond Head. Okay, I guess there's probably going to be some kind of arena. You got Honolulu, yeah, because it's like Hawaii, this map. You can't zoom all the way out, that's a bit silly. We can see people on the map. So... decently sized map. Pretty neat to be able to adjust them freely. Hello, yeah. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a Forza copy. It used to be its own thing, but... it's now just Forza.
I'm terrible at keeping secrets. It's a Porsche. Okay.
Can I shut this woman up?
You probably guessed that it's the 911. Let's find out what
I've listened to her for about 2 seconds, and I already hate her.
And let's get behind the wheel of a legend.
Oh. Little drift there. Right, let's see. Can I turn her off? I don't want to listen to her. Car. Enable disable voice from the controller speaker. I want to just turn her off in general. Can I not? Another thing I can do. Definitely want to try, gonna be America. Restart UI. Oh, okay. It's that. Speedo. Speedo looks pretty meh. Minimap slash Kara. Can I not turn her off? I guess not. Yeah, I mean, that is true. Kind of. I don't know why we have to have some silly voiced AI for these things, though. Can we not just go back to, like, Burnout Paradise with, like, free drive? No doubt this is... yeah, see, this is way more... free drive was actually really good. Like, you just opened it, you could get what you wanted to fast, and now we have a menu that does basically nothing. A bit like Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah. I'm not sure what I feel about how undystery everything feels at the moment. Maybe once we get some... I don't know how the car upgrading works in this. I highly doubt they use the same system as the original crew. They definitely seem to be steering away from the RPG elements. But, would be interesting to see. Environment looks often empty. Yeah. My front end is damaged. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, we're on dirt. So just instant loss of grip. Marsh! Let's go. Where's the traffic? Yeah, I think the traffic is basically just other players or other fake players. Burnout had somewhat annoying narration too, you'd ever... Yeah, but I feel like he was nowhere near as grating as a condescending AI. They showed the 95 GT1. And they called it the They showed the 1998 GT1. But then they showed the 1995 one with the GT1 98 still over it.
With the 911. We had no choice but to reveal it to you.
It's just, every time I hear a voice, it's pain. Okay, so I go... 4 feet unlocked. I guess it's like the driving things. 5 photo ops available. So I went to that container for nothing?
To the next objective.
But why? What was the point of this?
Porsche agreed to send us some of their most interesting models for you to try out. Shipping from Stuttgart, Germany to Hawaii took a little bit longer than they thought, so they've actually just arrived.
Some cutscene, this isn't really up. There's this. I guess this is one of those... Oh, it's the escape thing. I'm not going to be able to compete with that car. Oh, understeer. And I'm spun. That's a GT1. Yeah, I'm not... I'm failing this, yeah. Okay. Wait. Just rewind and free roam. So I slip around like an idiot. Is that going to take me back to the start of this? No, it's not. Press again. EWA. I don't know what that means. I did, but I think that's only for races. Oh shit, we're in Pearl Harbor, boys. Be honest, traction control is like the most pointless assist in this whole game. Okay, he's ghosted, that's good. So is that Ferrari thing. Can I beat the Porsche? I don't think I can, because he's gonna... Yeah, that Porsche is really slow, what the hell? Why is he so slow? Oh, that guy died.
You've got to behave accordingly.
Just still stuck with this barge. Yeah. I think I completed the objective. Easy peasy. It's gonna get harder here, though. Yeah, gonna get
clean driving. It's your bonus.
You looted perf parts. You can equip them in main
menu. You drive, the bigger your bonus will be. So even during a race, drive clean, take care of your car, and beat your opponents with finesse.
Can't even downshift. Okay. How do I put these on there? Vehicles, I guess. Perf level is the overall indicator of... It could be increased. Select vehicle perf part. Upgrade. I got better tires. Okay. Pro settings. I hate that they call these things. They're like, bro. Grip front, grip. Oh, I guess this is for drifting. You know what, actually? I'm gonna try that. Brake balance. I'm like right next to the race. Nobody just tuned this car. Whee. Okay. Restricted vehicle Porsche 911. Oh, it's proper old one. Okay, we get it loaned. Difficulty options. Reach top 3. Okay. How do I play? I guess that. PS5 only? Why did it say that? What? I'm on, what's it called? I'm on PC, so... Hate it because it was a numbers game and they made it very grindy. To be honest, the original Crew is kind of like that as well. It's quite grindy. And it is all about the numbers. Ha. I've been playing this for like, what, 30 minutes now or so? And I've not done one proper race yet. Yeah, the original Crew had a grindy upgrade system, yeah. It was all about the numbers. kind of similar to what... not really quite similar to have here, but it's what we have here is sort of a derivative of that. I'm sure my Porsche is definitely competitive with all these Porsches that are ahead of me. Oh, rear engine car, by the way, and it's understeery as heck. Just a normal race, yeah, it is. Like, oh, I keep pressing X. I'm going inside. It's not too bad. I hate all the, like... I don't know why games do this. Okay. I fucked that up. But it worked. They put all this fake motion. See, I'm just going in a straight line. They're like... The wheel sort of twiddles to the sides. Nitro also feels very pitiful.
There goes my bonus.
One of the numbers we added the tier system to the numbers like legendary. Oh, okay. Well, I guess one, you technically had levels to the parts, though, didn't you? So I guess that would kind of be like tiers. I don't know. I only ever played one of the early tests for 2, and I never played it beyond that because I didn't like it. But it does seem like they've taken more from 2 than from 1 here. Let him push me. Got a bit more straight line. No, you shall not pass. Handling model is very understeery by default. So I'm going to be driving a lot of loaner cars. It's going to be quite annoying. Because I'm not going to be able to tune those, and so they're just going to be permanently understeery. Why didn't they even bother evolve that I'm letting? I mean, this one is on bicycle tires, so I would like a little bit more underneath me. Big old slide there.
You can do better.
I get this game is never going to be a paragon for realism, but I'm driving a Porsche and it's understeering like a bus. It feels quite heavy. The rear end doesn't really get away from you. As I said earlier, traction control feels kind of redundant because I have traction control off and the car is basically impossible to spin. I can fully lift off the throttle and then kick it again. And yeah, that gave me a little bit of a slide, but it's nowhere near enough to really be a problem.
You're a natural driver.
I said at 992, yeah. When I rear tires smoke when you look up slide. Is it all-wheel drive? It shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Reconfigure. Oh, what did I do? I guess... Sure.
All good to resume our progression on this playlist.
I'm confused. Fast was I. Personal 3 minutes 32. Okay. What do I do? I gotta go somewhere else now.
In the 1960s and 70s, private racers adapted their Porsche 911 to compete in rally races all over Europe. A testament to the versatility of their design.
See how the Mustang, you need to drive to every race? Maybe? See what this Mustang, I want to see what the Mustang's like with the little tweaks I made.
Officially entered some of their own tweaked
Jesus, look at them
911s to the
flying.
rally circuit.
Oh, I killed that person. There is traffic, not a lot of it. It's so stiff, and then you get on the grass, and then you just spin. Which, I mean, makes sense, but I don't care about the speed trap. No! I went to upshift game! God fucking damn it. Spawn corner plays, they aren't continuing. I did press reconfigure, so that might be why. I'm not sure. This does give me a chance to explore the world a little bit more. We'll see after the next one if I can just fast travel or whatever. Because, yeah, I also... Raiders, take the treasure nearby. Ooh. What's he gonna do? It's this way? Nope. Really isn't helping me. Yeah, it's not a... What? It just stopped. What? Terrible radar system. How does it just stop? What? I don't get it. Down here then? What? I don't understand. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. It's beeping aggressively and then it just stops. Oh, I have to stop. Okay. Stop just inside of the event. Yeah, so far, not really impressed. Of course, had to ship the Rothmans from it. See what the interior is like here. It's okay. I've killed the motorbike man. No, I haven't, apparently. He's still alive. How is that? Like a custom bone shaker? No. Those jumps feel really... Yeah, they kind of look like street bikes. That's... Yeah, I noticed that too. The jumps don't really feel satisfying here, either. The car kind of just feels... Like, it doesn't really feel like you're flying through the air. It kind of just feels like you're plummeting back down to Earth. So you don't really get that sensation of, wow, I'm jumping. It's just, thud.
I wish I could drive this good.
Slightly slowing me down. I reckon 57%. I'm never on the beach, so they're calling out for help. Oh, big jump! Yeah, it still feels really underwhelming. That wasn't something I was expecting to complain about this game, but it is. It's. I don't know if you could see it on stream, but it just doesn't feel.
Wow, that's some pro driving here.
Doesn't feel great. Don't go trying to go too far into the water. It's gonna slow me down. Can I go through this tunnel? Open, I can. Otherwise, I've just made a big mistake. Wait, what the hell? They're like right there. Rubber banding much? Bozos. And beating me. They're really cool, Jake and Finn. Yeah, the muting is a bit weird. But also the, oh, the fucking Kasaka. Yeah, they are called Jake and Finn. Let's make it next, okay. Yep. It's just... That doesn't really skip. Or did that just happen naturally? I don't know. Oh, it's... Bucks can be used to buy vehicles and customization. Okay. Back in the Mustang.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure.
And we gotta drive another 4 miles. Oh, that's the wrong button. I can't fast travel. Can't fast travel. 10 playlists left to unlock.
Muscle cars are synonymous with raw power, and American-made motors are some of the most powerful.
2
out
was
there.
about frame murder. 2
wanted
was
you
a
to
superstar race car
experience how
driver
Porsche
story.
meshes up
3 is
against some
about.
other iconic automotive powerhouses.
I really don't know. There's a I mean, I guess it's Forza Horizon. There's a festival going on in Hawaii. And we're celebrating cars. Okay. How do I get into this? Can I... Traction? Grip? Can I have grip? Can I have grip? Okay, if I'm careful on the throttle... What? The tires don't even grip at all. What if? That's a bit better. Bad game. I'm realistic. I'd still immediately. I think I'm gonna... I don't know how many races this is, this Porsche playlist. I guess we'll at least try and complete that. The playlist system does feel a little bit... It does mean, like, my car choice is kind of put... I guess maybe because I'm doing the Porsche playlist. Okay, this drifting does not feel good. I thought I'd make the car a little bit more oversteery, but it just makes it kick into a drift constantly. What am I thinking about this game? So far, not good. I don't like it.
The car you'll be driving is the 911 Turbo 3.6, one of the most famous sports cars in the world. Get ready to face off against some muscle car monsters.
It's possible, but there's just nothing really about it that captivates me. Can I jump off road? Oh, I'm spinning. I lost more. I'm fucking... I can't spin the... I think, because I picked Porsche, that's kind of why that's happened. Okay, well. I'm not liking... Free roaming is not fun. Ooh, ooh. Hold up. Is the game about to redeem itself? Are you shitting me?
You're going up against some tough muscle cars, but you're still driving a Porsche. So take care of it and avoid collisions as much as possible.
You give me a round tunnel, and you don't let me drive up the sides? This game literally just feels like it's out here to waste your time and not let you have fun. Also, you know, Forza Horizon style. Num 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 cobblestone wall. What is the point of having this wall? This wall literally serves no purpose. Like in Forza Horizon, at least it was marking out like gardens and fields and stuff. That's just nothing. It's about 2 inches tall, and I could just drive through it. Okay, I was hoping I could just crash into that. His starter means errand, yeah. Yeah, the car does feel very heavy. And this is the same for basically all cars. Event difficulties. Sure. We'll up the difficulty. We got a bit of a faster car this time, it seems. Another ping. Okay. It's, another server. Map feels... Yeah, it's not all that interesting. Of course, this isn't... When does this game come out? Can someone remind me quickly? The game... This is beta, so the game is not complete, but... Given that they're willing for people to stream it and whatnot, even though it's a closed beta, they are... And I'm pretty certain the game's only about a month away at most. I'm pretty certain that this is like 90% of what the game is going to be like. And most of like the big changes won't come. If they are going to do any of the changes, if they say well to take on every little bit of feedback that I mentioned and went and did up the game, then they would you know, it would take like a while. Going up against muscle cars is a Porsche there. I'm actually losing money for clean driving. I should have shifted up, I didn't. Whoops. 1993, maybe. I'm not a huge Porsche geek. Why did he just brake there? Okay, and then he hit me. The Porsche place, why are there Chevrolets in the field? They were saying, I don't know, but they said that the game told me that I was going to be up against muscle cars, even though it is 2 Porsches leading. I don't know why. Oh, that costs a lot of money. Holy shit! I don't. There seems to be some clean driving objective, but I don't. And so they've got all these silly artificial shit up all over the place. At the moment, this game is doing literally nothing to captivate me. Nothing to really make me want to play more. And it's bad. That's bad. I've, like, what? Played not even an hour? I think. I'm not sure. I don't think I've been playing for that long. I'm really sorry. I'm not paying attention to this clean driving stuff at all. You know, I haven't been playing for that long, and almost an hour now. And, the game just isn't hooking me in any way, shape, or form. Not a fan of Forza. Yeah, I don't like Horizon, but that's more... I would definitely be down with the idea. I just don't like the way they execute it. I don't like the driving model that they have. I don't like a lot of the sort of the direction they've sort of taken it in. But you know, the majority seems to like it, so it's whatever. Probably should be caring more about this clean driving stuff, but I'm really not.
It's all right.
It seems to go down really slowly anyways. Things are past, yeah. Fourth. Reach top 3. Ugh. Alright, we'll try it again. Fuck you. Yeah, the car looks nice. On the outside, at least. Interiors are a bit hit or miss from what I've seen. And this one's not too bad.
Don't worry, it's on them.
I really don't like the AI, this car or whatever she's called. She just has a really sort of condescending and like pandering voice. I don't know why Forza Horizon, and obviously this is taking inspiration from Forza Horizon, but I don't know why they do that. Surely that isn't what gamers want, right? To be pandered at every turn. Be like, oh wow, you're so amazing. I don't like when games do that, but that might just be me. I like games to recognize me doing big things, but when a game is recognizing every little thing I do as like a big thing, it's like, as if I'm like a toddler. It's like, okay, I don't care. Please, shut up. Oh, I'm topping out down here. That's quite funny.
Come on.
Yeah, Horizon was mostly just the GPS, which is how it should be. And here it's just full-blown annoying. But all the other characters in Horizon were painfully cringe. I'm dead.
Driving skills.
Oh, I set that Corvette to his death. What was that cornering? Not good. The issue is
Don't worry,
is that the cars are all really heavy and stiff to rotate. And so, but when you start forcing them, it then kind of pushes the car into a drift. Basically what Forza Horizon does. And it's really annoying. This is a little bit more arcadey, I feel, so it's a bit... You could sort of flow into them a bit better, I guess, but you could see there, it's just pure understeer. I think this game is just... Fuck's sakes. It's just so underwhelming. I got to the end, so I sped out at light speed while staying on the inside. This is on the hardest difficulty. So that might actually be my problem. I think on the hardest difficulty they might have like Giga Rubber Band or something. I don't know. GM has to play this on stream. The issue has been skilled. No you. 1v1 me.
There goes my bonus.
You on me Tekken 7? You haven't played much Tekken? I don't think I've ever seen you play it. You don't have the game. Well, that's fine. I will 1v1 you, because I will win. Because I have the game, you don't. We family shared with a friend's account, never got into it. Well, Keen isn't around, so I could say that, I think 6 is better. I don't know what quite it is about 7, but it just doesn't really quite feel like it has the same... I don't know, 6 just feels a little bit more fun to play for me.
drive this good.
They went through into the wall. Okay, they have so much grip. Holy cow.
You had to avoid this.
You know what? Still a better physics model than Race Room, though. I couldn't resist making that jab. I just couldn't. It was such low-hanging fruit.
Let's refocus.
Craig is starting to GM face. Oh, fuck. I guess I got karma. Oh my god, this thing just doesn't grip. No, but this is the board sim racing title. Yeah, Alex, you can eat your heart out. I don't think a 911 has ever been this boring to drive, though. I take that back. I think Racer might be better than this. Racer at least tries to murder you at every chance it gets through how arse backwards its physics are. This, it just puts you to sleep. I mean, it's good I installed the Crew one. I can just go and play that in a minute. I wasn't really holding out any hype for this, so I went in with pretty low expectations, but... You know, I have played a couple of newer Ubisoft games lately that people have said have been pretty mid. Like Ghost Recon Breakpoint and Rainbow Six Extraction, and I ended up... You know, I bought them at massive discounts, mind you. But I ended up enjoying them, you know? They were decent games. I mean, I guess when it comes to racing, I am a bit more particular with things. I'm a bit more stricter with how the of how things are. I'm more of a racing game connoisseur. Well, it was kind of cringe. Oh, hey, I love eating that wall.
That's some pro driving here.
Why did she have to comment that was some pro driving? As I overtake one car because he ate shit on a wall. I just have to compare him to GM and I pull pet the race statement. I wasn't even thinking about that. But yeah, you know, this is a beta, and a friend sent me the code, so I'm playing this game for nothing, really. Can't wait to do the feedback form at the end of this, though. Tell them the game sucks, and them not do anything. Did I miss that checkpoint? No, I got it. This is better than Forza. More lenient checkpoint triggers. God, so damn understeery. You know what?
So close. Try again.
I'm finished already with this. Fuck you. Crew 1, here we go. The better game. Does it even want to quit? I'm just on a blank screen now. Hey, cue up a little bit of music. World record for quitting speedrun? Yep. Alright, let's grab the original bad boy. And it's been a while since I played the original. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Get rid of that. I don't even care what it handles like on wheel. It's not going to be good. Alright, this is going to be interesting. You get the game capture. True. This hooks up fine. Hopefully I could change my music settings before I load into the game, because I think I have music on and it's, you know, the old copyright. Is the game showing up? Doesn't seem to be. That's annoying. Oh, now it is. Ow. Oh, I can check options before I load in the game. Perfect. Audio. Music. Get rid of that. Okay, I need to figure some shit out, because I don't have the... Run into the same problem here. I don't have the bloody chat up. Get rid of that chat. I don't want the game chat. But I need to get the stream chat up. I don't even remember what vehicle I'm driving. P1377. I don't know what vehicle that is. Oh, it's my TVR. Okay. For the Bonneville Salt Flats. Hey. Right, give me 2 secs. Video. That'd be why. There we go. BRB stream setup once I get my launcher running. Is this working fine for the game? Where's the camera button? I don't know what the controls are set to here. Hardcore automatic manual. Let's try. Prototype auto detect, wheel controls, key mapping. Just back on track. Application deploy. Oh right, if I remember correctly, I don't think I could get the I forget now, or I remember now. Sorry, that I tried before in the past and I couldn't actually get the control scheme that I want. All right. Jump into an event. Why not? Straight into some races. Because wow, I can just do that here. Miracle. Where is it? Hang on. You can... It's a really terrible version of... This game has really sort of poopy versions of some racetracks. It's quite funny. There's the infamous Laguna Seca. There's Sebring somewhere as well. I need to remember where Sebring is in America, though. Geography issue. Ah, here we go. Sebring. I don't know why I fast traveled there. I could have just started the race directly from the app. It's gonna put me in the TVR? It is. Okay. Whoop! Camera doing funny stuff. Against a lot of muscle cars in my TVR. course, Sebring, but it's all tarmac. Oh. What the fuck is that? Okay. I could have sworn I had manual transmission set up once. I know, but already the car is so much more free. I can sort of do this, and it's fine. This Sebring is very wide. Yeah, hang on. I think I did actually get my thing set up once, but I think because I uninstalled the game, it changed it. It is... main. Cool. Probably turn this up a little bit because I think the actual game audio is a little quiet. Probably a bit better. Oh, wasn't paying attention to the corner. Wow, look, I can go off-road and not instantly spin. Miracle. Cigaris is a little bit on the steering. Oh! Of course, because I changed the settings to replace the fucking controls. I can't actually... Oh! He just absolutely killed himself on the back of me. Right, hang on. Slightly more control changing. I apologize. Look forward a notification deploy. No, I just want... It needs to be fine. Okay. And then there you go. I think that should be what I want. And I'll look back. Yeah. I need to actually change gears. Huh. Also... Ooh, okay. Ain't look while so noticing for me. I haven't seen Sebring yet, so I'll be mistaken that was butchered. Motorfest 3, look, finding freedom when you got the races. Yeah. Funny fact, I don't know if you just noticed, but my chat has actually did the thing it did on Tuesday where it just stopped. I don't know why it does that. I might refresh it real quick. Oh, I knocked the mouse. I forgot the mouse pans the camera here. Oh my god, he's dive bombed! Why is it feeling a bit stuttery now? Do an actual proper sort of road race after this as well. Because the and the counter suspension is kind of whack when you look out about any time limit. Huh. Oh, past him. Why am I not changing gears? Okay. AI or NPCs, that's the same thing. Cigaris doesn't quite have the grunt. Not fully upgraded the Cigaris. Tiny car versus super wide track. The Cigaris isn't even that small. It's just this track is so damn wide. I feel like it's also kind of boring to race on. Because they butchered it so badly, it kind of just... You just drive around it. There's one track in this game that I think is pretty decent. It's like a 30-minute race, though, you have to do around it. So I'll probably just go up and free roam. There are a couple of ovals around as well, which are pretty interesting. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, the AI is struggling there. How far back? Don't know why, whenever you do this event as well, the road's also, like, just kind of damp. After, like, as if it's just been raining. Fine to drive this, and they see on some trucks or something. Semi-truck. Alright, let me quickly modify a couple of stream bits. Actually, I'm going to bring this back and put up saying, Motorfest sucks. There you go. We'll make it extra big. There you go. Can't avoid it now. More. So turn the music up a little bit. Let's go forward. There you go. What does this do to the car? I lose top speed. Meh. I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things. Is it Sebring now? It could be alright on its own. Maybe in AC it would be fine, but in this game it's not that great. This game wasn't really built around being confined to circuits. So... But see, I don't know why you couldn't do this in Motorfest. You can't zoom out to the map like this. What are some of my challenges, actually? 110,000 complete 5 PTP. And 100,000. Okay. Where is that track? Oh, here. Golden Hills, yeah. I don't think this is a real racetrack, but it's... Actually, there's two decent racetracks, actually. Oh, it's raining. Got the MC-12. Doing this track the right way around? I don't think I am. No. The one thing I like is that, so this game has like multiple different upgrade paths for the different vehicles. And with the different upgrade paths, you can, some of them have a racing spec version, and that racing spec version, more often than not, is an actual real-world racing derivative of the car, which is pretty cool. I like that. It's like the Maserati MC12 becomes its GT1 counterpart. The Mercedes C63 becomes like a DTM car and stuff like that. One of the pickup trucks becomes a NASCAR truck. It's a really scuffed NASCAR truck because it has like 6 gears, but the NASCAR truck. Been doing a lot of Festival Speed Hill Climb a lot lately. Ah, funny you should mention the Festival of Speed, because if you haven't seen... Oh shit, I've run off. Yeah, this track isn't too bad though. Nothing crazy, but it's got a nice flow to it that sort of suits the game. Yeah, so I am actually doing a special event on the Festival of Speed Hill Climb. Link in the pinned comment to more information about that. If you like doing the Festival of Speed Hill Climb, I'd suggest you check that out. This prototype F1 GT1 had a smaller rear wing. I wouldn't take these models as gospel though either. They aren't the most accurate. But I mean, yeah, it's close enough. There's a few other tracks in the game around. There's a oval like down here somewhere. Yeah, the little legal speedrome. It's got some road course bits on it. I don't think they ever use these road course bits on it, which is kind of silly. I don't even think they released the oval for anything. There's also a snow track, which I think is... Yes, it's here. Do this one. Oh, it's just going to put me in the Fiesta by default. Okay. For the Focus. I don't even get to choose. Alright. Rally racing. Punted those guys. The cars here still feel quite heavy. The jumps don't feel as bad. See, like, ooh, big air. So I can actually slide properly. To that extent. Oh wait, am I? Oh no, the checkpoint's just really far around. I've killed that dog, but because the game just pushes the animals away, it's not dead. Dirty on check, red flag the session. Now we just push out the way with the car. Oh, a little bit slip there, but we're good. Keep it. Also, it's funny because this is a dirt version of the car, which is like one of the lower. Just another discontinued Ford. One of the lower sort of tiers in the game. It's like the second tier you unlock after like the street tier of cars. The interior is literally just like bone stock. This physics model already feels so much better than bloody Motorfests. These cars do be flying, indeed. Okay. Get some beefy suspension for those jumps. Or just be indestructible. Apparently my guy's spine is like unkillable because he can do these jumps no problem. The car will land as stiff as a rock. Like, I don't have that much ground clearance to say BAM! Spine is fine, though. Maybe he doesn't have a spine. He's an invertebrate. Man's actually a snake. Confirmed. Not a real human. finish. So that fuel cap is open. I'm just pointing that out. It's open. Oh yeah, of course, if you've got a fully maxed out car, you just get parts. While I wouldn't say it necessarily looks better graphically, I feel like it does just kind of feel nicer. Like just looking at the environments as I'm driving through them here. I've also got a lot of variety. I don't know if there was any snowy sections in... I did just kill a bear, yeah. But no, I pushed him out the way, because you can't kill animals, you just shift them ever so slightly. Just fixing a Braun Formula 1 car? Damn. Oh, I killed myself now. Wait, is he gonna tell me where that Braun Formula 1 car is? I'd love to know. My suspension lasts for general 20 rounds. No damn rip. Motorfest. Get right with some buffalo now. I am not taking this motorbike on its natural habitat because it's a circuit racing bike. Ooh. Bike gang. Suicide gang. Oh, I'm still on it. It doesn't want to go straight up this hill. Hang on. Oh, so hang on. Yeah. So, Crew Motorfest. I start from a standstill on a slippery slope, no grip. Here, I wheel spin, but I still go. I wouldn't really have said the incline was much different. I mean, for a better comparison, could go up. I mean, this is snow, so theoretically it has less grip. Circuit racing bike, mind you. This is built for circuit racing. It's supposed to be terrible at off-road, and I can still accelerate up this hill. My bone stock road... Oh, there's a hole in that thing. Oh. Did have a dirt bike. Where is that? Hey. I don't know, backflip off of the jump. Way. Back. Just saying I want to find it. I need to remember where it is. It's up here somewhere. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then... Do I have all the DLCs? If so, try to drift cars. I have the DLCs, and I have driven the drift cars before. They are cars. Here we go. Gotta wait for the high temperatures. Sun goes green. Ah! I fucked it up. I didn't even make it to the end. Oh, Jesus. We're going. Oh! Okay, Yeah, the tires are cooked on this thing. It is funny that even in free roam, the dragsters still keep all their mechanics and gimmicks and stuff. I think I've seen this race before. There is a race that wears one of these. Yeah, Landmark Tour. 4 hours. 4-hour long race. I have done one of these really long races before, which is... I think it's up here, actually. Yeah, the Frontier Tour, I did this one. It took me just under 2 hours to do it, I think. It does say it's 2.5, but it took me a little bit less than that. Crazy race. I guess not. Got a friend who's playing. Was maybe gonna invite them in and force them into the pain. Oh, here's the NASCAR truck. Chevy Silverado. Looks the part. Have a look at the gear number. Do you see a problem with that? I don't know about you, but NASCAR trucks don't have 6 gears. Oh, sorry, 7. Forgot this thing is 7. Has 3 more gears than it should. Why? I don't know. It just does. Do I have the... Makes sense for this kind of game. Yes and no. Oh yes, my favorite circuit racer, the Cadillac Escalade. You know what? We're gonna do this race in the Cadillac Escalade. I have not unlocked any upgrades for this Escalade, so it's just kind of bone stock of the circuit class, but shouldn't matter for this, I don't think. We'll see. Oh, the launch. Not very good, because it, like, popped out in first gear. You've got, like, all these, like, actual race cars, some kind of cars that look like sort of race... Oh my god, he's flipped. And then this is me in a Cadillac Escalade. Oh, he died. Oh, what are these AI doing? Oh, he's crashed as well. They're all crashing. This is like on the inside. What's it look like? Okay, pretty generic. Sounds like Forza lobby. Yeah. How is that abomination? It's a Cadillac Escalade race car. Oh my god, they're all... That Mustang was pretty cool though. I don't think that's actually a based off... Oh, that Mustang died. Oh! What is happening? Oh no! Why I wanted to pick this race. Because it's circuit spec cars around these kind of roads and they just like go flying. It's funny. Yeah, this race is probably one of the most chaotic ones. Because you're basically trying to drive race cars through, like, traffic on streets. I need to catch up. 200 mile an hour in a Cadillac Escalade. Oh, they... Oh, he is actually dead. Oh, I threw him off the road. Oh, he's still down there. Oh, he reset. I'm in 5th, okay. First is over a mile away. Bread and butter. Oh my god, I sent that Ford Explorer flying. Motherfucker got sent to another dimension. Jesus. Catch up. He's 1.5 miles ahead. Ooh. Not if I hit a van like that. Okay, I think... We're retrying. We're retrying. I think I need to. Back him out. Back him out. Oh. Alright. This time, we hopefully won't die as badly. ACC, Cadillac Escalade GT3 win. I guess we need to convince someone in the SRO to make it happen. Get back here, Camaro. Wait, touch on that traffic cop pretty nicely. It's kind of a barge, but I kind of expect it to be because, you know, it's a kind of like fucking shit. That Camaro's going places, though. He's quick. And he's somehow avoiding all the traffic, unlike me. Pro Sim Racer mode. Cockpit camera. Oh, Mercedes, no. I squeezed to the... hit the wall. And why did the bus stop? God damn it. This is the run. We're winning. Nothing anyone could tell me otherwise. Oh, let's push the Lamborghini out of the way. He doesn't matter. Oh, understeer. I need to remember just how big this bloody car is. We're challenging for the lead. He's got a little bit behind. I'm actually the low. I am actually. No, I'm not the lowest rated car here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at the list. God, yeah, it's one part where manual transmission falls down. If you have a really short first gear, puts you back in first gear whenever you crash. Oh, you son of a. It's 7 years now, 26. Oh. You're good. Him up third. Just a separate one this year. Lambo is suffering with truck. Those two are way off. Okay, also quite a bit better performance-wise. A little bit. Yeah, it's not much better. Nope, that AI just turned into another AI. Or traffic car. I'm a Viper. Get this. And those leaders are just pulling away. We need to slow down. I think we're on for another restart. Oh no, it's the Alfa Romeo. I forgot about that. I was Thursday's race, I only saw the post way later. Fun combo. No attendance though. Weakest car is taking the lead after that first corner medley. Take it carefully. Oh, he didn't. Rip Bozo. I think the race's prolonged hiatus hasn't really helped the population, given that the population was dog shit already. Yeah. Hiatus that they went on wasn't really intentional, but it was kind of forced, I guess, because we didn't. Both me and Gav were busy, so. Oh, second place absolutely bottled it. It's pretty much what I don't have to do. What I have to not do is bottle it, and then I should win. So I have a bit of a healthy lead here. Oh, sort of bounced off the wall a little bit there. thought how different those races feel. Like it's a server mainly about racism. I get that because everything else there just gets ignored. R-Factor 2 gets decent. Oh shit. No, I've lost the lead. Speed. Oh, but he's wrecked. No, he hasn't. Oh, he has kind of. Oh, he spun that car around. R-Factor 2 gets decent. Well, it is the. It gets okay turnouts, I guess. Oh, wow, that stopped me dead. Stopped the music dead too, apparently. What the hell? Oh no, okay. Yeah, I mean, the AC stuff, I guess it doesn't help that we kind of do it last minute, but, pretty much every week. But I feel like, I don't know, there just isn't much interest in that slot regardless of what we do. Oh, he's hit the wall. Boost past him. Almost 230 mile an hour in a Cadillac Escalade. What do you think? Is it ever possible? Oh, almost crashed there. I've heard that some things might be coming up and some things might be changing over there, but I'm not really sure on, I don't think any of it is, like, super secret information, but, not sure how much of it they really want me talking about. And you look at the one-off races that Nick mentioned, there's a 10... Yeah, but that... Fuck! Go, go! Hope he crashes. Please crash, please crash. I need boost! No! God damn it! Fuck. Cadillac's too slow. Too slow and too thick. Doing a Ferrari. Get it this time. Sure. Yeah, the difference is those are on Sundays. You don't have to win every race, but this specific race's objective is to win. So if I finish anything lower than first, I lose. Oh my god, Mercedes. This already feels so much better to handle. I screwed that Mustang. Guessing in Motorfest, every car kind of felt like the same boring slot. But here I've just gone from a Cadillac CTS-V race car, or Escapade race car. Oh, that worked out. I'll accept that. To a Ferrari 458 GT2. And they feel very different. This car is a lot more lighter and agile. I got used to how heavy and cumbersome the Cadillac was. So this thing feels like it weighs like a feather. Doesn't have infinite grip though. It's just like on the interior. Don't know how it is, actually. Quite dark. Yeah, some of the longer races, it's usually finish in the top 3. Rather than actually win. Not sure how much days actually affect attendance, though, as BTC series are coming on for some races at the weekend, just times to fit zones, and we had 5 cars in like 5 races in the series. I think they do, it just varies from community to community. In SCB, there is usually the natural expectation that there will be some kind of race. I see you, Spades. Cheers for hanging out. Yeah, there's usually some kind of expectation that at the usual time slot on a Sunday, there will be a race. And so, and people have come to expect, you know, that sometimes that race can change around a bit and be a little bit unpredictable. So, you know, there's a higher chance that they'll be there for it. Trying to properly balance out schedules between everyone is basically an impossible feat. And I guess one kind of thing about it as well is that you sort of, if anything, have to kind of give priority to the people who you think are actually more likely to turn up. So like if somebody says they can't do the slot that you do, but even if you moved it to suit them, they probably wouldn't show up much anyways. Accommodating them isn't going to have as much value as, say, accommodating someone who tries their hardest to make, like, every race. And you have groups like For Fun hosting stuff on Mondays and getting decent fields. As I said, it depends from community to community. If you're able to carve out your own niche and set an expectation that if you turn up at this place at this time, you'll get some kind of racing, people will show up. You know, if it's I think consistency is... Oh, shit. Consistency is the key. Questions how you can do that? One of life's greatest mysteries. One of life's greatest mysteries. Unfortunately. I'd love to know the answer. But you can't really. Stuff origins. See if they get no attendance for this. in some regards, it is what it is. No, because as you said yourself, the random Sunday races get... The random AC one-offs you've done on Sundays get participation. I think the thing is, A, there definitely is less interest in AC than there are for the other sims. That's a fact. Another thing is that, oh, this one's gonna be a fun one. The icy roads, there's not a lot of grip here. But also, you know, it's between Monday, or Wednesday and Friday, which already have definitive race. Jesus. Already have defined race slots on them. And, you know, maybe people want a day off in between, you know? I mean, they've discussed before about potentially moving things to, like, Mondays and Tuesdays. And, you know, that's something I've personally rebuked because... Well, I've told them that, like, you know, if you move it to Monday and Tuesday, I'm not going to turn... Well, I can't turn up. Because I already have other commitments. You know, if they think that's worth it, then they can... What the fuck? Car just flipped on its side. Okay. It's tough, though. There's not a lot of grip here. Tuesday ACC is more dead. I think that's pretty much completely dead. Oh, drifting. Maybe picking the Hawaii rougher, this was not the best idea. Well, I mean, it's not just AC, it was with, like, R-Factor 2 as well and stuff. It's just general discussions they've had about how they can restructure things. Brief portion of grip, because we're in the tunnel. Fly past them all. But, you know, I don't know what commitments everyone else has. Because, I mean, whilst the RF2 stuff is on, there's also the Race from Rank Championships that crop up. Those are on a Wednesday as well. I don't know if people have other commitments on Thursdays or whatnot, you know. I'm just wheel spinning. Oh, he's died. Oh, I'm on the snow. Got another tunnel come up? I think it is. Get more grip. Incentives the options in the start of the week. Maybe. I don't know what commitments they have on Saturdays. But I don't know. I don't think... It's down to them, really, you know, what they choose. Whee! I don't think you'd ever get a race like this in the Crew Motorfest, and if you did, it wouldn't be anywhere near as engaging. Tiptoeing these cars around here is intuitive but fun. Albeit that AI has got hacks. I'm sure of it. He's zooming away. Whilst I'm, like, struggling for every little inch of grip. I have a straight section. I could stretch the Pagani's legs a bit. Need to stockpile some boost. I can use it on him. Oh. Okay, I got away with that somehow. He's off in the snow. He's having some issues. A bit of a braking zone. Move up in the wall a bit. Oh, the Alfa Romeo! I'm spinning! Gotta grip up. No, no, double hairpin. Oh, crap. I don't know. I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the questions either. I'm not gonna win this. Oh, maybe. Tunnel. It's a bit of a straight. I think I might be able to clutch this. Got that corner right. Oh! Snatched it away. Not easy. I'm sliding around a lot there. I feel like doing one of the slightly longer races. Moving MA. Seems like this could be chaos. I don't think I've done this one actually. So you know what? We're gonna try it. Uses race cars. If I go over to circuit, see what we got. Not a lot. Guess we'll do it in the F40. I've rented vehicle level 950. Yeah, see, this one's a longer race, so all I have to do is finish in the top 3. I don't know how long this is going to take, though. Oh, we got a NASCAR truck. It's got a goofy looking roof. That car looks wrong. The NASCAR truck's taking the lead. Oh, I'm getting pile driven here. Oh my god! The Bentley was on its roof. One of the cars is in. Oh my god! You have the knockoff James livery. I guess it kind of is, but it's blue. I didn't even think about that when I put this on the car. Oh, he pushed the roof up into the trees. Now that you said that, I can't unsee it. Maybe I'll go and paint the car bright, obnoxiously green after this. Well, the NASCAR truck is doing a good job here. No, I think I got this car in one of my... I've gone back to this game a few times over the years. Oh my god, he's dead! Well, I might be too... Oh, we're good. Saved it. No, I think this was after I knew him. So much for 7 gears, yeah. No good having 7 gears when you end up in the trees. Oh, understeer, understeer. Oh, understeer again. Steering wheel covers up the bloody digital display on this thing, which makes it a little bit pointless because you can't actually see what's on it. A little bit of a lead going. 7 out of 30 checkpoints. Can't really go off of the checkpoint list though, because these checkpoints are like irregularly spaced. So like, see, this next one is only a mile away, but I could pick this one up and the next one could be like 10 miles away. Ooh, I clipped the grass there. I almost Sergio Perez'd myself. Recent topics. That's also only 1 mile away. Okay. Follow that one in a bit. Well, it was in free practice 1. I was literally sat downstairs eating lunch, and my mum had put the TV on and got up the F1 practice, because she also was interested in seeing it as well. And yeah, Perez goes out, he does his out lap, comes on to his first flying lap, gets to around about, I don't know, turn 5 or 6 or so, puts a wheel on the grass and just goes spins straight into the wall, kills the car. It's like practice is like only just started. And he writes the car off in a completely avoidable way. People still watch free practice. You've got nothing better to do. Why not? I usually watch, even if I don't really watch the sessions live, I usually watch the highlights though when they come out. That being said, I'm intrigued to see the WRC highlights. They're really shit when it comes to uploading those. But I want to see how today's gone. One thing that's silly though, on the Formula 1 website, you used to be able to just look at the live timing and stuff for free for like all the sessions. At least practice and qualifying as far as I'm aware. I don't know about the race. But now they want you to... it might still be free, but they want you to sign in with some kind of account. And it's like, why? Oh, I got on the grass, the car just went straight. It just feels like really unnecessary to feel about the whole category these days. That is kind of true, yeah, my interest is also waning a lot in Formula 1. I really couldn't care about it too much these days. That was an interesting collision there. Until it was too late. No! Came back for revenge. Saw a really funny tick the other day. Oh, I'm listening. Oh, he's overcooked it. Oh, the jump really pushed me out there further than I wanted to, almost into the back of that bus. Wasn't paying attention to where the road was going. I guess we're sneaking up for a bit here. Context is an Australian speedrunner race, Ramble series and stuff, and he has like 370. Yeah, I know of him. And I know of his Rambles stuff. But yeah, a few people probably don't. I haven't really followed him recently, but I used to follow up with his stuff. His rambles were quite interesting from time to time. Jump off the mountain. No, there's a wall there. God damn it. I get a jump. Oh, little jump. Little jump. Not really quite what I was expecting, but a little bit. Like a sneaky downhill a bit. Okay. But all the other cars are so far behind. Just one that's just ahead of them all. I'm actually at a bit of a sweet spot where I out-level all of them. Wasn't expecting that. But even when you're kind of just driving on your own this game, it's pretty nice. The physics are decent for what they are, and oh shit. You know, and the road, there's just so much, you know, obviously the map is so big and there's like lots of roads. It's just kind of, it's like I've gone on a bit of a high-speed, flat-out road trip. Don't really get that anywhere else. Okay, so it only has 5 gears. So one of the episodes he had enough people asking him about F1. And so said that F1 is NASCAR, F1 is S2, the world could end. But if it was because F1 he wouldn't. I think I heard that ramble actually. Had I cut across the field? Risking it! I'm slowing down a lot. Bump. I don't think that was really worth it in the end. Doesn't matter though. I have such a lead. Big open road. Sometimes F1 is a description of the disappointment stuff. Run dead F1. Yeah, I remember that, yeah. You know, someone who, like, I mean, at the time I was a lot more into Formula 1. Yeah, you kind of sit there and you're like, bruh, but then when you think about it, it's like, you know, to someone who doesn't care about it, if you don't care about something, but people keep pestering with you about it all the time, you're really not gonna, it's gonna make you less interested in it than you already were. Oh my god. Almost died there. Saw my life flash before my eyes. Out blasted the finish. That was quite a short race actually. Only about 12 minutes. There you go. either gonna tip over or double down. Yeah. Sometimes when people really start grinding onto me about things, I mean, I still have to somewhat I need to have like a remote interest in the subject matter. But if people keep pestering me about something, sometimes I will check it out just to see what all the hype's about. But one thing I have learned also is that has ruined a couple of things for me, especially in like video games. I've gone into a couple of things with way higher expectations, and when said product inevitably hasn't lived up to those, I'm gonna do this. This is a platinum crate, right? I don't know. We'll find out. Too late now. But yeah, no, my brain is fired. Yeah, no, it has like made some things. Yeah, I guess Most Wanted 2005 was a perfect example. I did quite enjoy that game in the end, but I think I went in because of the community sort of hype that they hold around the game. I kind of went into it with like bloated expectations of what it was actually going to be. And I ended up in the end actually sort of really disliking the feature that many people... Oh shit. That many people really enjoyed with the game. Wait, I want to play it in a week, so later if I can start playing it. Yeah. The key... I'm probably going to regret saying this, but the key thing is that if I'm not doing anything and I'm bored, it's a lot easier for me to say, like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and try something out. Uh-oh. Out of here, bitches. Just cut across here, actually. I don't know why I was going to go for the proper route. I think also when I played another game that I sort of had it with recently, I think. Oh shit, I fucked this up. Reverse. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Whew, that was close. Yeah, another game that I think I really had that with was Nier Automata. I played through all of that. And, you know, obviously a lot of people sort of talk about it as if it's like one of the best, like, story games, like, ever. I sort of got to the end of it, and I was like, I really don't know what to think. I was like, it wasn't a bad story, but I couldn't really say it was a masterpiece either. Oh, shit. Give me a big bump. All points. We have an ongoing car chase entering our jurisdiction. Engage pursuit immediately. Let's turn off my UI. Thanks, cops. Pretty certain it's still just straight down this motorway. Okay, good. Oh, that was a weird bump. Oh. Perfect. Aha!
Looks like they could use a few more units down there, Control. We read you.
I just wall rode the fuck out of that wall. Whoa. I think with me these days, people end up picking up parts that stood out to them, and over time there's going to be a list of things that people agree on and mention. Yeah. I think that's the thing. There are, like, you can... It's... Yeah. You can, I mean, as we see more, like, a lot of video essays and stuff on games and stuff that you see these days. As long as you communicate yourself well enough, you can make a game sound way better than it actually is. And I think one of the problems is that, you know, yeah, people really like, you know, the person who's talking about the game is really passionate about it. And, you know, they want to talk about share why they like the game. You know, that's the main point of the video. But I do feel like one of the things a lot of these videos fall foul from is that, like, and these pieces of media and whatnot, is that they tend to forget to mention a lot of the negative points, or just really quickly gloss over them. Oh, we have a racer joining us. It's like 57 miles away, this one. Oh, there it is. Not that far away, though.
Looks like they could do with a few more units down there, Control.
10-4.
Making sure it's off.
All points. We have an ongoing car chase entering our jurisdiction. Engage pursuit.
There you go.
Control the Raven.
Did it.
Ground units can handle this.
Whee.
Return to HQ.
What's a platinum? Want a car frame. But yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, they tend to gloss over a lot of problems of the game. And while that's fair enough when you're talking about a game that you really like, I feel like also highlighting where the game isn't so strong, or making it clear that no game is really perfect is a key thing to do. Apparently you've never been to this one. But you know, I get if you really enjoy something, you are going to be more likely to discard. Oh well. But yeah, I don't. I just feel like when people make these videos, I feel like they should maybe talk about the flaws a little bit more. Maybe not what they want to do, but I feel like it's a much better way to discuss about them. Because, you know, otherwise you end up like overly embellishing the game's value beyond what it sort of should be. Bringing out the boy. So we head along Route 66. I think this is quite a long one. About 30 minutes or so. We'll see. But I want an excuse to race the boy. Probably should have picked a shorter race, but that's my problem. I don't know if it's just the way I am or whatnot, but I do feel like when the more I experienced I am with a game, I feel like, you know, the more the flaws stick out to me. It's so difficult to make a balanced take these days, though. People are very quick at labeling creators these days. I mean, yeah, to be honest, I get that in, like, a lot of communities. Well, I get that in some places, like, you know, some of the people in SCV think I just whinge all the time. especially about like R Factor 2 and that I hated it. But in fact, you know, I like R Factor 2. It's just R Factor 2 has a lot of things with it that do genuinely annoy me. And I don't like. But because oh my god, they had a massive wipeout behind there. But, you know, I'm not a blind fanboy for games. I will accept a game's flaws. And I will pick up on them, you know? Even with AC, I do have a fair share of complaints about AC. I like AC. It's my most you know, I'm not going to put 3,600 hours into the fucking thing if I didn't like it, but it has a lot of flaws. I can't deny those. I mean, this game, it's far from perfect, but I like it. Oh, shit. I know quite a few people didn't, and it's okay for them to think that. But for what it is, I quite enjoyed what we got. Dustin, even on his second channel, for example, mentioned that he's not going to make videos on Need for Speed Unbound because everyone labels him a shill/hater. I think that is kind of the problem with content creators, yeah. Like, being too negative is bad, but also being too positive about things is also bad. I think. But as you said, it's also really hard to make a proper balanced take. Because, you know, everyone sort of has a different idea on where the line is. What is fair criticism? What is fair praise? What isn't fair criticism? What isn't fair praise? On each product or each item that you're sort of reviewing. Like, you know, if I was to say review Race Room, there are things I like about Race Room, you know? But like, and you know, I think a lot of people in the Race Room community would agree with me on those things. But you know, as soon as I turn around and say that I think the physics are complete wank and are wrong, because the cars feel completely backwards to what every other sim tells me, you know, they'd all get up in arms and tell me that I've been sniffing glue too much, you know? Simulators, for example, you focus your channel on one game and talk about stuff. Don't check, is it a little biased? Yeah, definitely. I think one big problem as well, and this is relatable to Sims as well, I guess, you know, a couple of relatable examples in the Sim world at least, is online stigmas are a big problem, I think, these days. People who haven't even played the game capture wisps of what people are saying about it online, and this develops a sort of stigma that sort of permeates across the internet, you know. People aren't allowed to like iRacing because of its shitty model and supposedly ice racing, but people will tell you that who have never even touched iRacing, who have never even visited the iRacing website. Same thing for R Factor 2, you know, people will tell you that you can't enjoy R Factor 2 because it's a broken piece of shit, and it breaks all the time. You know, Max Verstappen said it's a bad game, therefore it's a bad game. And it's, you know, when a game does get a stigma, especially a negative one, it can kind of make you feel bad about playing those games, you know. As I said, I've played a couple of games that people have outright dunked on, but I've kind of ended up somewhat enjoying them. Like I said, like Ghost Recon Breakpoint. To be fair, there are some very valid complaints. Had I not have paid such a ridiculous discount for the game, I think I would be complaining too, because it's bloody expensive. And there are some genuine monetization things in the game that are a bit shit. And some core design aspects aren't great, but you know, for the amount I paid for it, I can't complain. I got a decent amount of fun out of it. It did what I expected it to do. Oh, shit. But I think this can also go the opposite way as well. If things have a really positive stigma, if the internet... If it's wildly held on the internet that this thing is amazing, then as soon as you start talking bad about it, even if you genuinely believe these things, you know, you're not just spreading shit for no reason, you know, if you genuinely don't like the product, you'll just be labeled as a hater, because the internet says that you should like this game, and if you don't, then that's your problem. That's actually one of the things that's kind of kept me away from a lot of the Resident Evil games. I'm not really that much of a horror person myself, but I maybe wouldn't mind playing them if there wasn't such a rabid community of people just obsess over them. Especially 4. Yeah, the overall hypocrisy is funny. You can start out with a Logitech, it's awful when it comes to feedback. Esports drivers still use old Logitech stuff for drifting, you need a DVD wheel, the list goes on and on. Yeah. You know, I see it so many times as well on communities and stuff saying that racing sims are unplayable on a controller. And it's no. They're not. They are fully playable on a controller. I know people who are competitive on a controller. Now, yes, granted, we gotta be realistic here. A wheel is better than a controller. A controller is harder to get used to. It's harder to get it configured right. It's, you know, and it will take more time and practice to get used to. But if you're committed enough to the controller and learning how to work with the inputs that you have, but it's perfectly fine. It's viable. It works. Yeah, Handy was faster with mouse steering than with... Yeah, than you with a wheel, yeah. He was faster than him... When he got a wheel, he was faster than... He was actually slower on the wheel. From what he... I mean, these days he's probably picked up the pace by now, but when he first got it, he was slower. But he, you know, he said that, you know, he enjoys it a lot more on the wheel, which... It's fair enough, you know. I would enjoy it a lot more on a wheel compared to mouse too. Oh shit. And you know, so he didn't care. He was like, yeah, I'm having more fun on a wheel, and I'll learn it eventually. So yeah, that's the thing. If you're committed enough to a control scheme, you can make it work, no matter how handicapped you are. I mean, there's that infamous video of the guy with no hands driving a... I think it's a Pagani Zonda R around the Nordschleife with a mouse. You know, he literally has no hand. And he's... You know, I don't think he's driving excessively quickly, but he's... You know, he's not doing a bad job. You know, that's why that video went viral, because it's impressive. But he was committed... obviously, to learning how to deal with the handicaps that he has, and he made it work. Ooh. Oh, I'm flying. absolutely dominating these guys. Jesus, they are like nowhere to be seen. I hadn't even thought about that. I've been making loads of mistakes here. I've been thinking more about what I've been talking about than driving. How far back are they? I can't even see that. Like 1.5 miles? With like second place? Jesus. AI be slacking. I wasn't expecting them to be that far back. Wonder there would be a good upgrade path for me. Should I ever need to? Whoop! Oh, I'm part of the dealership now. I don't know. It's down to what you want, really. And down to what you feel you want, what you feel you need. You know, from my personal recommendation, I mean, you've already... Are your pedals load cell, actually? Being cheap option. The medium price. Isn't it the other way around? Or is there a bit more history to Fanatec that I don't know of? I don't know. Because, I guess you could say I'm relatively new to sim racing. A lot of my history has just come from what other people have told me and what I've learned online and stuff. So I didn't properly start getting into sim racing until like 2018, so... Came a long way there, cheaper now. Oh, you mean with like the CSL DD, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I get you. Yeah, CSL DD was the mark. I mean, I think, to some extent, well, yeah, that is the case. I think Fanatec knew that was coming. Because if you look at their marketing for the CSL DD, it was their slogan for it was the new standard. Obviously with 2Ds for DD. But that was their whole marketing push, was that this is the start of affordable direct drive wheels. I'm pretty certain they knew that once they started, you know, they proved it was possible, other people were gonna start making their own. 34 seconds ahead, Jesus Christ. You know, I think they knew that was gonna happen. Maybe they weren't expecting Moser and Camus to come out the woodwork, because, you know, they sort of just came out of the blue. And, you know, also back then they were a lot rougher than they are now. As you said, they've come a long way, and they've improved their product lineups quite significantly, as well as their brand reputation. Especially Moser. Moser have become a bit of a juggernaut. Loads of people jump, you know. Obviously, because the CSL DD was so successful when it came out, it was hard to get hold of one. And so Moser came out with theirs not long after. Obviously, loads of people jumped on the Moser hype train, because not only was the Moser a bit more, or a newer product, you could also actually fucking buy one. Oh shit. But the Moser would be best for me. Wheels themselves are expensive, but there'll be more of them over time, I feel. And if they have like a modular adapter, then you should be able to have it more custom. I don't know if they sell an adapter or anything. I haven't really looked too heavily into Moser's lineup. Oh shit. Just drove straight into that van. I wasn't even paying attention. I have big lead though, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, the Camus I feel like it's a cooler concept, But I feel like it doesn't really go much further than that. I think it's more of a novelty than an actual serious product that a lot of people are gonna buy. Yeah, I guess one of the things I remembered seeing in the video, a bit of a poignant quote. That's not really like a proper quote or anything. There's kind of a bit of a poignant statement, was that, you know, being a pioneer of something always comes with the pains of being the first. You know? Somebody has to break this new ground, this new territory, for it to be... Ooh, for it to become a thing, you know? Oh, they've shaved that lead down quite a bit because I keep crashing. But, because you're the first one, you are going to have to go over a lot of stumbling blocks and a lot of troubles that others aren't going to have to experience. And you're going to face a lot more limitations and ultimately come up with a product that's probably going to be worse. Well, it's definitely going to be worse than what people are going to come up with later down the line. You know, so Fanatec sent the benchmark. And then people got to work. They saw, they're like, shit, this is popular and this is selling like hot, you know, hotcakes. We gotta get on it and make our own. And obviously they've been able to make things that are improvements over the CSL DV base. In one way, shape, or form. And, it's just how things go. They have an adapter you can use Fanatec wheels with the downside is the base gets longer. That's not too bad, I guess. See, that was one thing I noticed with the Camus wheel, the, like, C5 thingy. So I noticed it seemed, like, while the paddle shifters seem kind of terrible, I think that's definitely the biggest problem. They seem completely useless, those tiny-ass paddles. I did notice the wheel seems really close. The wheel is, like, really close to, like, the desk that you have it mounted on, which I don't really like. The current song is pretty certain, but I just want to check. Yep. It's Super Acceleration from Ridge Racer Vita. I think it's by... I can't remember why it's by exactly. I think it's by Hiroshi Okubo. I could be wrong on that. If you just look up the Ridge Racer Vita soundtrack, you'll find it. Super Acceleration. To be honest, the Ridge Racer Vita soundtrack goes hard. A lot of the Ridge Racer soundtracks do. That's why they're all in my playlist. But, yeah, the Ridge Racer Vita ones kind of have a lot more energy. I think, like, Purple Sky is also another really good one. The Ridge Racer Vita soundtrack. I think the album is actually called something like Planetary Sounds or something silly like that. Oh, that bump threw me into that car. Death. However, I pulled out advantage again, it seems. Seconds. This is only in the list I watch and drop listening to it 3/4 in. Whoops. On the end of the list you watch. I'm confused. I think I need a little bit more context. Jog my memory. Type in English. Yeah, but the I don't know what the list you watch is. Only list. Oh, you only listen to the soundtrack for that long. Shit, I crashed. Oh, here he comes. Oh, he made it through fine. Fuck. Bastard. Caught up with me. Okay, I'm a man. Multitasking isn't my forte. That's why I've been crashing a lot here. And also my brain is stupid sometimes. Get out of here. Oh, mouse. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I figured that was what you meant after a while. Yeah, no, I got what you meant after. It just took me a while. Oh shit, I fucked up here. Yes, I need to do that. Oh, he's crashed. Maybe the crash debuffs multiply. Oop! That was janky. But also, apparently it fixed the rear end of my car. But it sort of threw me into the wall. Comes the Mercedes again. He's back. Oh, he's got company as well. That's not the handbrake button. I'm stupid. Dodge Charger? It might be. Oh, tractor. There's the finish. Is this just a straight blast down the motorway? It might be. I love how the dashboard just doesn't even bother listing the speed on it. Oh, I should change gear. Just dash, 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 dash KMH. I wonder if Fanatec is going to do anything about what's going on nowadays. They probably are already working on something. Like a CSL DD2 or something like that. But we're obviously not going to hear about it till it's ready. Or close to being ready. You ever gone 240 mile an hour? Hang on, wait. 250 mile an hour. Ow. You ever crashed in a bath at 250 mile an hour? He was in the ground. I hit him so hard. He fell through the ground. Oh! He wrecked pretty good. Oh, he's wrecked as well. Oh, shit. Game Pacer still ahead his console, but who races on console anyways? Damn. Console racers be crying right now. Oh, you almost drifted into that traffic car. Ooh. I mean... Yeah, and no doubt the other companies will probably eventually get console a bit better. I'd cry too if 30 FPS was the only option. I think that's starting to get better these days, surely, right? I think more games are offering 1080, 60. Modern consoles have got to be capable of that for most games. Gotta be. I think from what I've seen, it's like 1080 60 or like 4K 30. Depends on whether or not you want smoother game or better graphics. Hey, we're at the Santa Monica Pier. Challenge complete. Oh, I think I earned $100,000 dues. See how I complete that challenge. Let me see. Yep. I did. That got me extra money. I actually have quite a lot of money now. We've become for almost 3 hours. Holy shit. I just waxed it. Yeah, nice car. The pinnacle of Italian engineering. Thing is, unironically, like... Oh, look, he's crumpled. Yeah, we're in... There's a garage right here. I find it funny, actually. If I look on the stats, what does it say? Yeah, this thing supposedly only has 444 horsepower, but it can do 250 mile an hour. It's ridiculous. Oh, I shouldn't have skipped the HQ. Sometimes the intro into the HQ, the car gets stuck and, like, breaks. It's quite funny. Actually, what happens? Hang on. I gotta try. There's a really big one. Do I only have those 3 monster trucks? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, right. The fucking Hummer H1 is like 700 grand. Ridiculous. I want the... Yes. Big boy. Oh my god. I want to type this in. Please tell me it plays the animation. No, it doesn't. God damn it. I remember for some cars, the animation bugs out of it driving down the tunnel and it sort of like grinds along the walls and shit. It's pretty funny. The monster trucks are kind of shit at being actual monster trucks, though. Their main thing is for like stunt arenas, because they're somehow really good at like aerial maneuvers. Don't ask me how it works, it just does. It just do. There's also all these hot rods as well, yeah. The hidden cars. Pretty cool. There was something I was looking... Apparently I own the RX-7. I didn't even know I owned this. I guess I do. I don't think I've done anything with it yet, because it's still 749. Oh, hang on. Can you tell me what's wrong with this RX-7? Let's check fans out. I've heard the last good official game is 20 plus years old. Damn. That's not... So... That's just how it comes. Hang on, let me... These are the stock cars here. Bone stock versions. I'm either blind or I haven't seen the RX-7. Yeah, here we go. I don't know why. They didn't bother getting a rotary sound, so they just gave it like a V8 sounding engine. Regard to the ocean. It's really dumb. I don't know why they did it, but it's what they did. There's also police vehicles, but I don't know. They're kind of pointless. There's like a police camping thing you can do that I haven't bothered really doing. And you can do the opposite of the police chases, but I don't really care about doing those too much. The MX-5 sound, actually. That sounds pretty fun. I think it's one of the DLC kinds, that's why it's got the silly sticker on it. That's my one. It's not built for dirt. Oh yeah, with the motorbikes. Something I can show. Shit. It doesn't have a reverse gear. Oh wait, there we go. We're good. We're good. Okay, so with the bike, you pull up to do a wheelie. You have to... Yeah, of course, yeah. I was trying to figure out how to reverse in the game. I need to find a bit of a smoother patch of land. Hang on. Where am I going? Put myself on the fucking road here. Yeah, so when you do a wheelie, you actually have to balance it. It's really easy to just pull back too far. And fall off. Kind of a jank system. I am no motorbike expert, but the motorbike handling for like actual driving them isn't too bad. Probably corner way faster than the motorbike actually can, but I don't really care. I did see Long Beach though. How much of the Long Beach track can we do, I wonder? So we've got the start-finish run. And we go off up towards the fountain. Oh, they've even got like a rule set. Is there a race that's going around here? Then we go right again. I think it's left down here. Could be wrong. Oh. We have a bootleg rendition of the beach. Not quite the proper thing. I think up here is one of the campaign missions, I think. If I switch to story missions, yeah. Classy Riot. Let's see if I switch to pretty low level circuit vehicle. Just hard mod. Why not? Oh yeah, right, the story missions you have to hold first place for as long as you can to get more points.
Look at you and your fancy new rides. It's the first race, boys and girls. Lots of 5-10s from all over the country made it out here. My dog Eric
Obligatory cutscene of cars grinding along the walls.
Are you all ready?
Morgan. Not quite Morgan, no. It's a hot rod. It is. I'm pretty certain it's inspired off of the Morgan, though, for the racing spec version.
None of that drifty crap the kids pull these days.
When you need a good lens to play, oh my god. Of course, it has obligatory blower. This cockpit light. I kind of like how the Morgan had their interior. Okay.
Not like that, some other way. How them assholes look in your rear view?
Go-kart with a V8, basically. Yeah, this is like a hidden vehicle in the game. You have to go and collect all the parts for it that are sort of like hidden around the map. There's like 10 of them, I think. Parts. They're not too hard to find. If you remember earlier when I was playing Motorfest, there was that radar thing. That's basically the same what they did here, but the radar actually fucking worked, so that you could find what you were looking for. Unlike in Motorfest, where it didn't. Yeah, so there's one for every main car class. So there's one for street, there's one for dirt, there's one for performance, which is like faster road cars, basically. One for... And there's not one for raid, but there is one for circuit, because for raid, there is a special vehicle for the rally raid cars, and that's the buggy. You get like a sort of dune buggy.
Last lap.
So that really doesn't know how to process the route. Well, I guess it's trying to load the checkpoint ahead. I guess that's why it kind of looks like it's overlapping itself a bit. If I remember correctly, I think the dirt spec hot rod, I completely like fucking rednecked it out.
Foot to the floor, kid.
The circuit and raid spec vehicles, they don't get a lot of customization other than really like rims and paint. The bodies are pretty much set in stone. But for the street, dirt and perf cars, they all have a... Depending on the car, they have some degree of customization. Would it? I don't care about cutscene. Already beat this guy. Yeah, so there's the hot rod here. For the circuit, for the bug, this is the buggy that you get for the off-road stuff. It's just kind of a generic, nondescript buggy. For perf, you get And this one I've modified. It's basically just a more heavily tuned hot rod. For dirt. That's mine. Full on. Full on redneck style. And then the street. I think I just made this one look. Yeah, I just made this one look like kind of a bog standard road car, or more kind of modest. Okay, it has fart cans. I don't know why I put those fart cans on it, but young me. That's what I'm gonna blame it on. He didn't have taste. It's Rob Russo. You're not wrong. So I think I have another car in that sort of scheme. Where is it? Yeah, I got the Fair Lady. There you go. The Rob Russo Fair Lady. Funny how many more good mods out there for AC. I haven't actually seen. I don't think none of them are on Race Department, right? No. Okay, I didn't think so. Oh no. Can I just pay my way? I think I can, right? No. I guess I can just drive 2 meters twice. Oh, so difficult. I didn't like that. I think I have some routes saved, don't I? Let's see what these are. It winds across a lot of mountains. This one is quite a twisty one as well. And quite a fast one. An even longer one. Is what a Daytona reference? Wow, that's a big route, holy cow. I have like none over this side. The whole song was a Daytona reference. It's the, it's supposed to be a mashup of the Ridge Racer and Daytona themes. Oh, well, it's called the Ridge Racer Theme USA Mix. And so the guy who's singing is the actual guy who sings in the Daytona USA songs. Takanobu Mitsuyoshi. They got him in. One of the rare instances where he doesn't sound terrible. Any F355 in this game? No, sadly not. It's a bit odd. Can I still delete? Oh shit. Was a bit odd, but I mean, it's pretty cool. To the, I guess, untrained listener, it might not sound like, it may sound like a bit weird, but especially given that Daytona USA 2 went in a much more sort of rocky orientation with its soundtrack than Daytona 1 did. Chain, well, yeah, you don't know much of the Ridge Racer soundtracks or Daytona. Where do I need to sign up? I think this route is a bit different than what I was thinking it was going to be. Unless I think maybe the game is just telling me to go different ways. Oh well, doesn't matter. Just driving for the sake of driving. So university. One thing I have learned, though, is that both Sega and Bandai Namco, even if the game's shit, they'll usually put together a pretty good soundtrack, especially Sega. Even their bad games are pretty good soundtracks, usually. So I guess at least one department gets paid well enough. First thing I thought of is the music. I usually leave, when I first play a game, I usually leave it on, and then after a while I decide whether or not I want to turn it off or not, and replace it with my own. Or with nothing. Depends on the game, really. Oh, it's wet. It's wet. Oh, into just the crew, but still without a crew, so it's not cool with the crew. Yes. Hey, Fred. Oh, I've punted that car. Yeah, I was playing the beta for the new one, but it sucked, so... So I guess now is another opportunity to shill. If you haven't seen, look at the pinned comment. It's got a new special event coming up. We're ripping off Goodwood. It's gonna be fun. Want people to come along and share sort of little stories with sim racing with people. You asking for free labor? No. If anything, I am giving free advertising. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck? What just happened? Alright, well, I guess this is the route we're taking. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a dirt path. This looks like Donnie's nightmare. Oh, bear. little impromptu rally. Oh, overcooked it. Oh, over the rock. We actually just crossing over a... Oh, it's another dirt. Oh no, the road goes above us. Oh, okay. Well, this may... I may be a bit longer on dirt roads than I'd anticipated. Either the cars are sturdy indeed. Yeah, the line is just constantly red because my car is not designed for dirt roads. Actually not handling them too badly though. Not as fast as a tarmac road, but the physics gives me enough of a degree of control to sort of throw the car around a bit. Have a bit of fun. It's quite a nice little excursion there. Hey Stuart, how's it going? Guess we might as well just cut across these fields. Fuck it. Do you want to tell me where to go, game? I make the rules. I'm not going very fast across this field, though. It's funny how they made somewhat enjoyable physics, like, what, 9 years ago now? Yeah, oh my god, the sudden grip. Nissan Fairlady Tractor. But when, with their brand new, spanking new game, they somehow reduced them to just a boring husk. Just watch the video for the next event, looks fun. Awesome. Send the vid to him, see if he can join you. Nice, nice, nice. More the merrier. Yeah. I'll be honest, I'll be totally honest. Part of the reason for me doing this stream tonight was kind of as a pseudo promotion of my of the event. Kind of pushing myself into the sort of light a bit more and being like, hey, woo! Ooh. And I thought, you know, that the sort of the beta was sort of the perfect opportunity to do something a little bit quirky. Where to get the track from? Race Department. Yes, yes. Goodwood Festival of Speed track is on Race Department. Yeah, if you look at the Discord server for the event, there will be a list of all the mods needed for the event, because people are allowed to show up in mod cars and whatnot, so, but yeah, the track itself is on Race Department. As hopefully will be most of the cars. One of the cars already isn't. Technically, two of the cars already aren't, but one is from a more reputable source than another. But yeah, I remember people hating the physics of this game for the first few years. Yeah, they did. Yeah, this game's come a long way since it first came out. I didn't play it on launch. I played it after pretty much everything had come out already, so... One thing I will say, though, as well, is if you could see on the left, next to my name, there's that red steering wheel. That implies that I'm on the sort of physics mode without training wheels. It's like, I think they call it the, like, professional mode or whatever. Oh, the car just stopped. Yeah, hardcore. There's all driving help, sport, or hardcore. And I have it on hardcore. Because I found back then that it's just the more... By kicking off a lot of the assists, the physics became a lot more fun. They're very arcadey, but they're a lot more enjoyable. You know, the cars actually are a bit more free to rotate and move around and stuff. Whilst on the, with all the assists on, they felt quite subdued. was kind of hoping that would be the same on Motorfest as well. I turned all the assists off there as well. But nope, that sucked still. So, is what it is. Cut across it. Yeah, if you literally just go onto Google and type in, or like your preferred search browser, and type in Goodwood Festival of Speed Assetto Corsa, it'll probably be the first thing that shows up is the race department download for the track. Because race department's own search features are terrible, so I wouldn't really bother with those. I've tried using them, but it's so much easier to just go onto a browser and type in what I'm looking for, Assetto Corsa, and then it just gives me the race department link anyways. Did I jump? Oh! Oh, can't jump again. Where's my MR2 when I need it? Cringe. Sorry. Boom, found it. Nice. Yeah, it's a good recreation of the track. It's pretty high quality. Ooh, big ramp. Ooh. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, the event is I'm kind of opening it to like free promotion. If people want to promote stuff that they do in sim racing, then they certainly can in the event. You know, if they've made a mod, made a livery or whatever, they can be like, hey look, I made this. Because, you know, that's kind of the spirit of Goodwood. That's kind of the main thing I wanted to capture with the event was, you know, I kind of wanted to get more of the spirit of the event and sort of turn that into a bit of a sim form. See, I've seen people... I've looked and I don't think anyone's ever really done it online, or at least just broadcasted them doing their own version online. Which is interesting. Either that or Goodwood has struck them all, which means we're doomed. But we'll find out when we get there. I don't think so. Because there are videos of people doing their own sort of single-player renditions of the Festival of Speed. But that's just them just grabbing like a load of different cars and doing a timed run and whatnot. And that's it. And I kind of wanted to get into the spirit of Goodwood a bit more, you know. Celebrating the history of stuff. And whilst also, you know, shining a light on new and cool things as well. I highly doubt any modders are going to turn up with their mods, but wishful thinking. Don't forget the F1 claim my stream of 3 F4 races lapping. Anything can happen. Yeah, not wrong. Not wrong. But sometimes these gear shifts don't engage properly. I'm not quite sure why. Sounds fun. See if I can make it awesome. No clue how long the event's gonna be. It's gonna... There's racing of all things, yeah. Yeah, I have no clue how long the event is actually going to be. It's entirely dependent on how many people turn up, but I don't think it should be that long. An hour, maybe 2 at most. It's not too bad. It won't be like Race of Binners that dragged on for like 3 hours, I think, or so. There goes R2-D2. What? Yeah, yeah. There's a couple of your races recently, Holland and Gunner. Yeah, no, it's fair enough. There's no obligation to turn up to the races or anything. I'm forever grateful that people do. It's awesome that, you know, people want to race the dumb shit that I put on every week. But yeah, nah, it's holiday season, so it's expected that people aren't really going to be showing up. It does suck a little bit when I turn up and the grids are pretty small, but, you know, I don't want to make people feel like they're ever obliged to turn up. You know, miss a week and I'll cut your head off sort of thing. No. I don't care. You know? I only want people to turn up if they want to turn up. Because if you turn up to something and you're not really interested in it, then you might as well just not be there. That's sort of how I look at things. If you turn up and you're only half interested, you're only ever going to put half the effort in. And to be honest, I am kind of a victim. Well, not really a victim. I am kind of a culprit of doing the opposite of that. I have definitely, I've definitely pushed myself through some series that I probably should have given up, like, halfway through, but I haven't for one reason or another. I do have a limit, though. There are some championships. I gave up with that 992 GT3 Cup Series in R Factor 2 because I hated the car. I gave up with the 90s BTCC series that Donnie and Michael did halfway through because, again, I hated the cars. I gave up with the SCB GT1 Championship halfway through because I hated Raceman's physics. You know, so there is a limit, but generally, I usually do try and stick things out. If I start something, I like to try and see it all the way through. But if I'm just not having any fun at all, then yeah, that's when I'll throw the sack in. Long Beach felt like a missed opportunity because of the load number and the bank marker. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely more of the fault of the bank marker, I would have said. It was that was a really stupid and avoidable thing. Jesus, this route is long. I hope I get a lot of money out of this. But noticed how long I've been driving for. I'm too far in now. Pretty casual though. It's nice. I can just drive and talk. But yeah, no, yeah. It is a shame. One problem with smaller grids as well is that the less numbers you get, the harder it is to get more numbers. It's kind of a recurring problem. I do it for fun. The Little Fiesta Championship Gram is one of the best. Tuesdays gaming nights for 2 nights. Good to have a race before playing Modern Warfare 2. Oh! I missed the turn. We're back on dirt roads. Oh, yes. Hopefully get some nice twisty bits in. That was fun earlier. Seems quite straight, though. Yeah, the Fiesta Championship was fucking awesome. If I could have, I would have just kept spamming that championship out to the dawn of time, but I knew then people would have gotten bored of it, and so would have I. But, I think that is definitely something that I would like to try again another day with, like, a new set of tracks or something. Because it was so much fun. For the BTCC you gave it because of the car that you wanted to stick to. We told you to try the other cars you refused, wanted to stick to one. Yes, that was definitely part of it. The Ford sucked. But at the same time, I did try the other two cars. When it came to Road Atlanta, I did try the other cars out for Road Atlanta. And I found them a little bit better, but I still really didn't like the way those cars handled in general. Oh, it's sliding. We're off into the trees. Okay. But, you know, whenever I run a series, I do usually like to pick a car and stick to it. I feel like it's you get to learn, you know... Well, you know, I think it's better than just picking the meta every week. You know, that's boring. I find a car that I think is the most fun for that championship, and I pick it. Or what car I think will be the most fun for that championship and pick it. So I don't really do much pre-event practice, obviously. But, problem is my pre-event practice isn't really representative of how the first round will be, so sometimes I do feel different things in practice that then get completely flipped on their head. That's why I've run some championships in SRS that I thought were good, and then when it actually came to running the championship, I hated them. Like the 8.6 was one. I quite liked that car in the practice I did for it in testing. But once it turned to the championship, I hated the car more and more as it went on. Because I just had to push the car to a much higher level than I'd ever really thought of in the... than I had done in the testing. And at that point, that was when the car sort of started falling apart for me. But, you know, I also like I like sticking to a car. Because I think it also helps you learn it more. You learn more than you would from just switching cars constantly. Oh god. Oh, we drove up the tree. We're in another tree. That's why 86 was such chaos. If you looked at replay graphs, you see there's literally no battles in that round. Yeah, the driving standards didn't help in the 8.6, but I also just didn't like driving the car in general. Back on a road. We are. What rip? We got 7 miles. In my eyes, that is definitely probably my weakest championship that I've put on. I didn't really like the car. We had pretty good turnout, which was surprising for the most part. But yeah, I didn't really like the car, and the driving standards were pretty terrible with the back markers. The 8.6, it was the Toyota Corolla, the AE86 tuned championship that we did. Or that I did. Don't know why I said we. I think that's the thing though. There are some cars that are a real bitch to drive that I find to be a fun challenge. But there are some other cars that are a bitch to drive that I just don't enjoy at all. The AE86 is one of them. That was not a fun challenge, but like this Javelin that we're driving right now, the AMC Javelin, I've actually been having fun with that. It's an absolute bitch. It doesn't want to do anything you want it. Oh shit! It doesn't actually want to do anything that you want it to do. But it's actually been somewhat fun to drive the Javelin. Same with the Alfa Romeo on Mondays. It's a tricky car. It's been pretty enjoyable. Whee! Just jump straight. Oh, I hit a tree. Ow. Good midfield battles. Yeah, there were some decent midfield battles. There was also that huge pile-up at St. Pete. Never forget that one. I think that's one of those moments where something really stupid happens, and you just can't help but laugh. The same with the huge pile-up at the Alpha at, on Monday at Fuji. That was hilarious. Like, everyone but one car got fucking some kind of damage from that incident. Having broadcasting the races these days sucks. Yeah, but what can you do, really? Oh, let me hit the finish. I got it. There you go. Finally. I'm free. I didn't earn that much money. I'll be doing the Sierra on Wednesday. Yeah, the Thunder Crew for fun seems to get decent participation. But, yeah, before they started up, I started committing myself to doing some, R-Factor 2 races of a different community on Wednesdays, so kind of end up missing those. I think I'm the only one who's consistently... I mean... Donnie does, provided extraneous circumstances, which I guess at the moment are pretty common. Undercrew also do. They stream all of their races. I think he posted that he was on holiday recently, so he missed it. I just have no life. No. And I don't really do a whole lot at the moment outside of work, so I make myself busy by doing shit like this and streaming and stuff. Yeah, I forgot this. These literally aren't used at all in the game. You know, we'll switch to the truck because it's fitting. Even though I don't think... I admire your honesty. There's these two, like, short ovals out here. There's this one here that has literally nothing on it. But it does have, like, roads to, like, figure of 8, which is interesting. Whoop. I overcooked it. There's this one here which is like weird dimensions and it has a figure of 8 sort of stuff. There's a story mission here. What is that story mission? Just a time attack, okay. And then there is another one which has like this other one over here. It's a bit more of a proper track. And it has like a challenge on it. But other than that, these aren't used at all for like anything. They just kind of... Ow. Just kind of exist out here. Yeah, it's like this little like driving line challenge thing you can do. Wow. I can drive a racing line around an oval. Whoopee. However, this rhyme is wrong because it just hugs the bottom all the way around. Oh wow, that ghost is terrible. I'm going slow around here. And I've overtaken him. I forgot that the line gets gradually narrower. Am I gonna beat my own record? I think I am. tiny bit. Maybe. Surely. Oh, yes. Just. But like, it just exists here. It wasn't really used for anything. Other than that one city line challenge that is wrong. I guess it's to give like a little nod to like the short track community and stuff, but other than that, it just kind of exists. That was a stereotype for sure. There's this bigger oval here as well. I think this is used for like one story mode race. I think. Not even sure. That's a problem. No, it's not. What is it? Is it even used for anything? It has like a road course on it and everything. Yeah, it has another one of those like line challenges as well. Doing it the wrong way around. It's really... It's been a while since I played the story here, so maybe it is used for a story mission. Oh no, it can turn right. Yeah, I know the horror. We're also in 5th gear. A bit of a chicane here. Might a bit faster than you're around the corner. Did chicken out a little bit. You can really get out onto the level. Oh, you do. Oh shit. Oh shit. Game and its terrible lines around ovals. Got the platinum. Wait, apparently I'm beyond the world record? What? That's not right. That can't be the world record. It's the friend leaderboard. Yeah, no, I'm like 31,000. Gotta fucking say. That couldn't be right. There's another... Hey. Okay, what's this here? Oh, this is the windmill racetrack, I think. Yeah. That's used. I think in like one story mission. But there is also... It's actually like a test track as well. Where is it? Am I blind? I am. It's here. The Long Island Speedrome. This was used in some of the summit things. The summit is like, I haven't got it unlocked at the moment. I have to do some silly stuff, and I'm probably not going to bother. But the summit is kind of like this rolling event thing. It's pretty cool. It's probably one of the main sort of like end game things you would do in this game. Beyond just doing miscellaneous races. But it's like a series of challenges that you can do, and like different events that sort of builds you up points on this leaderboard. Oh, actually, we do a really short thing. I don't know how long this has to be by minimum. Why is that so far away? What? No. Be gone. I don't know why it was starting all the way over in LA. But sure. Just want to make a straight line so I can unlock the fucking summit. Piece of shit. Not gonna be enough. Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Why not? Get the boost. Ugh. We're going. Speed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Up. There we go. Did it? Huh? I think I've broken the game. Oh, no, there we go. Hey, there we go. Sure. Okay, cool. I can get in. This is one of the qualifiers. There's like 4 qualifiers throughout the month, and then there's the final at the end of the month. But you can also just skip the qualifiers and pay like basically no money at all to get in. But this is basically what each of the summit rounds is like. You get a lot of different trials that you can do. And so by doing these and earning points in these, you earn a rank based upon like the score for people in the world. It's very grindy, I will say that. And especially for like these brand time attacks, like it says I need a BRZ that's perf spec, so I'd have to go and buy that car and grind it out for the event. But you know, you don't have to do all of these either. You just do some. The more you do, the more points you get, sort of thing, so it's easier. And then you go up these, as you get more points, you sort of climb up the ranks. And there's different divisions that sort of earn you, different rewards. See, if anything get in higher, it's kind of not really worth it. You get the premium currency that's kind of fucking useless. What was the alternate reward? I forget. I wasn't really paying attention. A parts pack, yeah. Or a boost pack. I think what's in the boost pack? Stuff and things. Oh, right, yeah, I think the actual summit, though, gives better rewards. I think the actual summit gives, like, a car. But the qualifiers give these smaller rewards. Yeah, no, never mind. I forget. But, yeah. The summit happens on, like, the final week of each month. And, it's not too difficult, actually, to get into the gold tier. I did it a couple of times. You do have to put a few hours into it, though, of grinding. But it's a way to keep people playing, because I mean, what? This is only the qualifier, which doesn't give as good of rewards, and there's 260 players ranked. It's not too bad for a game that's 10 years old, or almost 10 years old, and has almost 2 sequels. You know, people keep coming back every week to play this game. Which, I'd say it's pretty respectable. I don't know, we just don't like a random ass beach. Yes, we am. have to think about what car. Fair enough, yeah. Take your time. You still got like a week, so no rush. And see you around. Take care, Stuart. Grab this thing. What is this? This is supposedly a landmark. The fuck is out here? Lower Peninsula. I guess it's just a region. Okay. Fine. Seems like a pointless landmark. The 4-hour race, though, supposedly crosses over every landmark on the map, which is kind of ridiculous. But, we've been going for almost 4 hours now, so I think I am probably gonna throw in Latau here myself. Kind of just been waffling on and just mucking about. But it's been fun. Nice little change of pace from the usual. Also, a little tester, I guess. Testing the waters, seeing what happens when I do a stream where things aren't sim racing. But I think it has been pretty successful. Because I think also, as I was saying earlier, I did kind of cheekily want to do it as a way to promote the event. And it does seem like it has garnered a bit more interest in the event. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, thanks everyone who's showing up tonight. Not quite what I was expecting at the end of the day, but we had a bit of fun. So yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you all around. Adios.